Well, it's week 5 of the LCS with coverage brought to you by Alienware. 100 Thieves just defeated Cloud9, ending their win streak in a very dominant game. I'm joined right now by a man who I still don't know how to pronounce his name. It's Poome or Poome. I think...
It's Poome.
Okay, did you change it? Because Papa Smithy said on my show that you pronounced it a different way, I think.
No. Some people say Poome, but I prefer Poome.
Okay,
It's just like
Poome.
yeah.
All
It's
right,
like
well...
the E silent,
Okay,
basically.
I prefer that too. I feel like Poome is a good way of putting it. Oh, maybe he said that he was
To
trying to
not
get you to
say.
drop the E.
Yeah. Because
Okay.
I think Captain Flowers was like, or some caster in the first game of my academy
Yeah.
was like Poome, and then he was like a bit mad. So
Are you
that's why.
but you're committed to keeping the E.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
keeping the E.
What is the name from?
Oh, it doesn't even mean anything. It's just when I was playing Counter-Strike, I used to, on Steam you can change
Yeah.
your IGN like all the time. So I never had like a concrete name. And then one day my friend was just like, "Why don't you like put this?" It's similar to Apple in French,
Okay.
but you remove one M
Yeah,
and you just
Palm.
add an O. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's similar to that, but it has no meaning at all.
Yes.
So I just stick to it since then.
All right. Well, there's so much to talk to you about. I don't like everything from your origin story to the fact that you're playing in Canada, correct?
Yeah, I'm in Vancouver right now.
Yeah, all the way down to like the fact that you just beat C9. So I'm really excited to chat with you. Um, let's just get over the C9 stuff right now because obviously it's a big deal. So you ended C9's win streak. They seemed completely uncontested and dominant. What was that experience like for you? What's going through your mind as that just finished?
I mean, it definitely feels really good. Like, I mean, you beat C9, and everyone like is struggling to beat them. But I think it's just like a mindset to keep going with, because it's not because it's going to be like the top one team or the top three teams that we have to be scared of like playing aggressively and back down from like fights and holding our own vision and stuff. So it's definitely like a mindset that we have coming into like every game. So it feels really good, but it feels even better that we weren't playing scared.
Yeah.
That's what.
Well, I know that you guys just entered into this team and like this new lineup has only been playing for a short time. But I feel like previously everybody was saying, okay, there's Cloud9, and then right behind them you've got EG, TL, FlyQuest, and TSM.
Yeah.
And lately those 4 teams have been looking kind of shaky. So do you think, like, where would you place yourself? What do you think that you guys deserve, that 100 Thieves deserve to be in that, top half of the league?
I mean, definitely. Like, if I were to say that we don't, like, it would be kind of weird. It just we only had like, I mean, it's our second week of practice, so we definitely haven't scrimmed everyone yet, or haven't like played versus everyone. There's also a lot of that has to do with like draft and like champion picks.
Yeah.
So like, of course, winning versus C9 right now is like really good, but there's also like other teams that pick different champions and have different priorities. So we still have to like, we can't just group all the team together.
Right.
So
Okay. Well, setting aside the crazy C9 win, actually one more question. Why do you think you were able to beat them? Like what happened in that game that and was it something where you had like identified, like had the team identified a weakness on C9 that you were able to exploit, or was it just you just outskilled them?
well, I mean, they definitely like, so their bot lane is like really good, right? So putting them going on Sen and Wukong is like really good for us, because that really doesn't really do anything in lane, and we already had a plan to deal with that, which like we did today. So it was really good that like all of our practice this week, basically, like our champs that we picked, like we already practiced a lot this week, like those champions into like those matchups. So it was like actually like really good for us. Um, but it wasn't like we didn't really find their weakness. It was just like what we practiced basically happened today. So
Okay. So just preparation, I guess, is what you
yeah,
guys were able
yeah,
to prepare for
yeah,
this. Did you, I mean, they were playing a very unconventional bot lane. Were you expecting that?
yeah, we were,
Okay.
because it's definitely like a good bot lane, but that bot lane has like weaknesses.
Yes.
So
Nice. Well, okay. When did you start playing League of Legends for the first time?
In 2017.
Okay. So I'm sure you've gotten this a lot, but I mean, this is like
Yeah.
the big story around you that's been going around. Are you are you tired of talking about how little time you've been playing League of Legends?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like different.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay.
Okay.
It doesn't. I thought like I said the story like a lot, so.
Well, for those that haven't heard, so you started playing in 2017. What series of events brought you to now competing in the LCS? Like, what is sort of your history from like picking up the game for the first time to now competing in LCS matches?
Um, I mean, at the beginning, I just used to play like normals with my friends and like play like Twisted Treeline like bots. Like that's like when I started. Like I was just like playing bots with like some friends in Twisted Treeline, and then I always went to my brother's room because I have an older brother. And he always played like ranked, and then he hit diamond. He hit diamond in like 2017, and then I saw him did hit diamond, and he was like really super hyped. Like at that time, like of course diamond is not that big of a deal, but it
Right.
looked really really hype. So then I got kind of like rubbed on, and then I was like, oh, like I kind of want to hit diamond too. Like that looks fun. And at the same time, I was kind of bored. I wasn't bored, but I was exhausted from Counter-Strike, um, like spending like a lot of hours on the game, and I wasn't like really able to like get anywhere with it. So I was like, I might as well just like drop Counter-Strike, practice League. So I played like a lot. I got Diamond, and then
How
the year
quickly did you
after,
get diamond?
it was like in a couple of months. Like
Okay.
it definitely wasn't like instantly. Like I was like gold at the
Yeah.
beginning. Like I placed gold and I was like playing in silver also. But I used to play mid also. I used to play mid and then I role swapped to support. Um, but my second year playing in 2018, I got masters, and I came like pretty close to challenger, but it wasn't like I never got challenger that year. And then when I got masters, I thought for me I thought it was good. Like I thought masters was good, so I started to play amateur. I posted in Discord. I was like, "Yo, masters support looking for team." So I started playing in amateur for like that's my start in amateur. Like I started there.
And when did you was this like 2018 you started playing amateur or still
Yeah, yeah.
2017? Okay.
In 2018. It
Right.
was season 8.
And in your mind, did you have the goal of like I want to compete in the LCS, or was this just like a fun thing to do on the side?
I was always like I was still going to school during that time. But then like when I when I like at the beginning it was like more for fun. I was like, okay, I'll take it like I'll take what I can learn, and if I can like get better, then I'll see where it goes. So I was still in school and I'd just play like at night. And then like I kept on like moving up in teams. I could like I mean, in amateur, you like leave teams regularly, or there's like team that's just disband.
Yeah.
So then I got to play with like better and better players. And then at a certain point, it was like uh, I hit challenger, and then in season 9, yeah, in season 9,
So
and then
2019.
yeah, 2019, and then I asked my parents if I could take a break from school to see like what can happen from it, like if there's any opportunities that can like arise from league. And then after like the TCS, like I won the TCS with the CLG guys. And after that, like it was like pretty serious. Like I was like, holy shit, like there can actually be stuff that happens. And then I got on 100 next. Like for me, that was a pretty big deal because it's like it's the best team of amateur. Not only it's the best team of amateur, but you also get like social media stuff. Like you get hype around you basically
Right.
because like there's actually fans that come from like 100 Thieves LCS or 100 Thieves Academy, like they come to watch, and so it was pretty big. And then when I got the Academy, like that was fun.
And when did you start playing on the academy team this year? Right.
Yeah, I mean, I was only for Academy for like 1 month.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's such a hype story, and like
Yeah, it was pretty.
I'm sad that there are not more stories like this in North America because I think there are a lot of them in Europe and in other regions. So it's cool to see this. Do you ever when you found out you were going to move up to the LCS, were you just like, oh yeah, I mean that's what should happen now, or were you like, holy crap? I mean, what was your reaction?
I mean, I was definitely like surprised because I didn't think it was gonna be like that fast.
Yeah.
Okay, so I already had a like, I already kind of wanted to go to the LCS already, and like I wanted to like compete for the spot, like for sure. Like I'm really hungry to like learn and to play because I want to prove like that I'm good. So I didn't expect that it was gonna be like just 1 month of academy. Like I thought it was like maybe like 1 or 2 splits in academy, then like maybe I'll go up, maybe I won't. But like 1 month, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. That's wild. So, what are your parents? Have you talked to them about being in the LCS now? Because you asked them to take time off from college
Yeah,
not too long ago. And
yeah.
now, yeah,
At the beginning, it was like really, really different because, of course, like saying to your parents like I want to go like play video games for a living, or like please like let me like stop school and try.
yeah,
Like for them, it's like really scary because I mean it's scary for myself too. So like we should all be scared because it's, I mean, you quit school and maybe something happens, maybe something doesn't. So it was definitely like at the beginning it was pretty hard for like my family in general because um I mean they don't want you to quit school like in general, like it's just like a risk in your future.
yeah,
So at the beginning it was hard, but when I like after winning TCS, like they took it a bit more seriously because it's like it was a pretty big like money like stuff and like opportunity. So they took it a bit more seriously, but like gaining more and more like speed and like wins and like getting into different leagues. It's definitely like now it's really serious for them. Like
yeah.
now they like, I mean they watch like all of my games and like they support me a lot. But at the beginning it wasn't like the same thing. So
Well, I mean, they must be really. Do you think they have the context that C9 was undefeated and that you guys beat them today? I mean, this must be really hype for them too.
I mean they understand, but they don't really understand.
Yeah,
So it's still pretty hype for them, but it's not like that big of a deal. Like for them,
right.
like they don't really know like what that does.
Yeah, they're
So
like, call us when you win worlds. That's that's
yeah,
what we'll be
yeah,
excited.
basically, yeah,
Okay, so then on top of that, you're also playing from Vancouver, which
hmm
is wild. Normally this wouldn't happen. So, what is that experience like? Because obviously you're disconnected from your teammates. They're all sitting in the the compound, the Cash
yeah,
App compound, I believe is what's called.
yeah. The Cash App compound.
And and you guys are, and you're sitting up there. You're playing alone in this apartment that you're in. Great apartment, by the way.
Thank
So
you.
what is this whole experience like for you?
I mean it's definitely like different, but it like it doesn't really matter too much to me because I mean I'm used to playing amateur. Like I've been playing amateur for 2 years, so
Yeah,
the online stuff like doesn't, honestly it makes it even easier to like not stress that much or like not be anxious about stage or like viewers and stuff.
yeah,
So it's definitely okay for me. Of course I'd rather be like with my teammates. Like I mean I'm going to LA, I'm flying tomorrow,
oh,
so
okay,
yeah, so it's not like that long,
yeah.
but it's definitely okay. It's not like that big of a deal for me.
Yeah. Well, hey, thank you. I don't want to keep take up too much more of your time, but I
hmm
really appreciate you telling me your story and learning about you. I definitely feel like in a time when the LCS has a lot of negativity and a lot of
yeah.
lack of hope around our future, you, a person who was playing bot games and Twisted Treeline 3 years ago, now beating C9, I feel like that gives fans maybe more hope for our future as a region. So, thank you
Yeah.
so much for the interview. Is there anything you want to say to any of the fans out there?
I just wanted to say like keep supporting your favorite teams and like make sure to like stay strong. Like even if though like players loses or like team loses, like everyone wants to win. So
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for the interview. Really appreciate it. Looking forward to seeing you continue to play in LA very soon. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things esports right here on my YouTube channel. I know I sometimes get zany with these outros, but I just want to make this one short and easy. Alienware has provided me with hardware that has allowed me to create really cool content during this quarantine. Even before the quarantine, But I mean, I wouldn't be able to do the stuff that I do from home if it wasn't for their assistance. So please go check them out. Alienware.com/Travis. Travis 10 off Q2. I'm going to leave that in there. All right. You're going to see what it's like behind the scenes here so that you know this is an authentic message. Travis 10 off Q2 is the code. Save 10% at checkout. And there's a link in the video description. Thanks so much to Alienware for making this whole thing happen.